Hi families, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this back to school night presentation, and welcome to kindergarten. As you know, my name is Jen Rondo and I am your child's teacher this year. Some things about me. Here is a picture of my family. We love to go camping. This was actually about a year and a half ago when we were getting ready to leave Florida, and we spent all summer in the RV and really most of last year living out of the RV until we found a house. So we love camping. I have a 2-year-old daughter and one on the way. I've always lived near the beach, so I'm a big underwater fan and I'm scuba certified. I also love yoga and football is my jam. My husband has always been a Broncos fan, but the Bears are close to my heart, with Broncos being number 2. And then our guest teacher is going to be Joanna Deers. She will be here while I'm on maternity leave. So here's a photo of her and some things she thought you guys would like to know. She is a retired kindergarten teacher who did work at Fox Creek. She opened the first full-day kindergarten program in Douglas County in 2015. And she was also Miss Sarah's mentor teacher. She loves hiking, bike riding, reading, gardening, and yoga, and she has 3 adult children who all live nearby. Here is our daily schedule. I would like to point out that we always start with crew, so it's really important that students are getting here on time so that they could be a part of our crew for that day. And then we have math workshop, recess, readers workshop, lunch and recess, rest time, word work, which is also our phonics time, writer's workshop, special, snack, discovery, recess, and then our end of day crew. We will focus on the habits of character throughout the year. So here you could see all of the habits of character for Fox Creek: courage, respect, contribution, integrity, perseverance, collaboration, and compassion. Crew is our time of day where we really focus on the social emotional learning. That's when we're able to incorporate our habits of character, learning readiness, emotions, and empathy. We really work on managing emotions and also empowering students to solve problems during this time. And a way you can help your child is asking them what they're learning in crew. Ask their names of the friends in their class or in kindergarten. I will try and include a thing in the email every week. That way you know specifically what we focus on in crew in case your child's having a hard time recalling. For math workshop, we are learning to be mathematicians, and that is a word your child will learn how to say, and they will talk about themselves as a mathematician. During this time, it's really important that they are not only understanding the concepts of math, but being able to apply it with modeling, and it really gives them a time to kind of solve problems on their own. So we really focus on talking to each other and the teacher about ideas, strategies, and mistakes, and focusing on how problems can be solved in different ways. The way you can help your child is by practicing solving problems or puzzles at home. How could you solve this? And then asking the same problem. How can you solve it a different way? And celebrating the different ways that they could figure out to solve one problem. In Reader's Workshop, we are learning how to be readers. We start by learning how to read pictures, and then we read books we've read before. We read books that we know the songs, and we really focus on pattern books and learning how to read the patterns. We practice sight words and decoding strategies, and we make meaning while we read to comprehend our books. The great thing about the workshop model is I'll be able to meet your child wherever they're at for their current reading level and build on that. So if your child is already reading, know that we will start at that level, and the goal will be for them to make a year's worth of growth from there. And then the way you can help at home is read with your child every night. We don't really ask for any homework at home other than reading with your child every night and playing. So when you're reading, let them interrupt, let them ask questions or share connections. Teach them how to make predictions, model your thinking while you're reading the story also, so that they can see what you're thinking about and they could start to mimic the same in their own reading. Next, we have lunch. School lunch is available for your child. You will need to purchase it this year, and we will walk your child through the lunch line all year so they feel comfortable with this routine. And just a few lunch reminders is put a drink in your child's lunchbox, the water bottles we keep in the classroom all day. And then jackets. Please make sure you are sending a jacket during the winter and that you have names on your child's lunchbox in jackets or mittens, anything that's sent in. After lunch and recess, we have rest time. This is really a time where students learn how to self-regulate and calm their body. During this time, I will offer calm spray. It's usually a lavender or citrus scented spray, and I will rub your child's back. And how you could support at home is encouraging independent rest and calm down times. Word work is also known as our phonics, so kind of learning about the ABCs and the sounds that they make and manipulating it. It is a very systematic and explicit instruction. It's differentiated, and this is really part of our EL educational philosophy. And the way you could practice or support your child at home is by practicing letters, sounds, rhyming, syllables, and then sounding out words as well. For Writers Workshop, we will make books this year. We draw pictures, we add letters and sounds. We use the word wall. We are talking about what an author is, and we are reflecting on ourselves as authors. So the way you could support your child is by having them draw pictures and tell you the story at home. And even just talking to your child about things that you have done or things that they might want to write about at school. We have 3 specials, art, music, and PE. They will go to one every day, and it's within a 4-day block. And then we also have technology every 3 weeks, Monday to Thursday. And the way you could help at home is just asking questions about what your child is learning in specials. Expeditions are our active, challenging, and thought-provoking studies based upon social studies and science standards that we integrate into our readers and writers workshops. So the Expeditions is also part of why we are an EL school. In kindergarten, we have 3 focuses for this year, and it's play, weather, and trees. And the way you could help at home is going on walks, wonder, and explore. Discovery is probably most people's favorite time of day. This is kind of our indoor playtime, but it's really a chance for students to have purposeful, social, creative, and time to get to know each other and really solve problems. And then the way you could support at home is playing with your child. And again, recess is similar to discovery, except it's outside and there's more free choice in it. But again, it's a time to solve problems, put all of our learning from crew in action, a time to get our energy out, and a time to play. And the way you could help at home is going outside with your kids. Communication and questions, please know the best way to contact me is through email. I will try to get back to you within 24 hours. There is lots of information on our FCE website. I will send that link in our email as well. And just please remember, we're all human, so give grace and approach from a place of curiosity. I promise I will always do the same. Thank you again for watching all of this, and I'm very excited to be your child's teacher this year and look forward to getting to know you even better.